Welcome back to Fuzzpatch RC. Once again, we're racing at the CAMRC track. That's Coquitlam Area Model Racing Club. And we're racing our associated B74.1D four-wheel drive 1/10 scale modified buggy with a Hobbywing XR10 G2S speed control, a Hobbywing V10 6.5 turn motor, Power HD S15 servo, and Gens Ace 6000 milliamp 130C battery on, of course, our Fly Sky Noble. Let's see how we do in the A main of this time. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I managed to make the A main. Let's see how I do. Good luck. Good luck.
Looks like Jared's moved up the spot. So it's Troy, Jared, Sean. Sean's taking that spot back, going down the straightaway, race down the straightaway. Jared's looking to take that spot back. He's got a fast car. Jared put it in the pipe, letting Carlos get by.
4 minutes left.
Troy's stretching out a lead. Sean's got a lot of space.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at Carlos. Caution at the end of the triple. Clear.
Run! Yep. Thank you.
3 minutes left.
Gave Sean a little bit of a chance to get caught up. Let's see what the separation is between these two. Went from 8.2 to 1.4. Sean stuffs it on the sweeper and managed to get lucky. Looks like Jared's back up to the 3, followed by Carlos. And Mitch from mix. Troy stuffs it at the end of the straight. Clear. Sean is now 3.8 back. Caution on the sweeper.
2 minutes left.
I see you, Troy.
Clear. Troy. And there goes Sean. 3.9, actually Jared.
Whoa!
Jared's
Trying to get out from underneath you.
Followed by Carlos and Sean. Jared's trying to get past from lap traffic in the S-curve. Troy stuffs it on the triple. Here comes Jared. Now let's see the separation of these two. 4/10 of a second.
1 minute left.
Whoops.
All right, 1 minute left, and these two are going over the tabletop through the S curves.
He's waiting for me.
Going across the triples.
They're doing the shark thing. Da-dun, da-dun.
He's
Down
dangling
straight.
it, and then he's just gonna take off.
0.8 of a second. .23 seconds remaining. In the three, we have Mitch, Carlos, Sean. And then we have Lucas, Donald, Buzz, Robert.
Whoops! Shoot!
Jared
Troy,
Hasselbeck
keep
done.
going. Troy, keep going.
Mitch Bailey done. Sean Nelson done. Carlos Conseco done. Fuzz done. Robert McInnes done.
Last minute, eh? Oh, you were in there. I don't know. I mean,
Lucas Nelson done.
Well, there you have it. That's the four-wheel drive class, A main. I don't know how I managed to squeak in there for the 8th place. Well, I do, because the guys in the B main were basically all the racers that I normally race against. The top two guys in the B main bumped up, which was Donald, who beat me, and Robert, who was having a good race with me there. Although I think he was just toying with me. He's running a yellow and black car, and he passed me, and I'd pass him, and he passed me right up to the finish there. And we were crossing the finish line almost on top of each other. Well, not quite. I think I had a half a second on him. It was close. And I saw him pause a couple times and wait for me, and I wasn't really waiting for him because I figured he'd catch up to me. But he was struggling with his four-wheel drive 10th scale all weekend. He did really good in his 8th scale, but he was struggling still with his 10th scale. He's trying to get that thing working. And yeah, I was pitting with him. It was fun. And we had a good battle. That's all that matters. It's always fun out there. I managed to only do 8 laps in 5 minutes and 11 seconds. Too many crashes. I don't know why my car in the back straight there for the first couple laps, it was just going straight up in the air. And it's like when it's straight vertical, what do you do? If you hit the brakes, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to stay vertical. So I'm just like, what do I do? Because normally if you know the nose is going up a little bit, you hit the brakes and it brings it down. And if the nose is going down a little bit, you hit the gas and it brings it up a little bit. But if it's vertical right off the takeoff, I didn't have time to react to it to tell it to do anything. And trust me, I was not on the throttle. Well, I don't think I was on the throttle because I don't normally go off jumps and hold the throttle pinned. I usually go off them and let it go and decide which way the car is going, whether it's up or down. And it was going straight up and down. I'm like, okay, this isn't good. So then the next race, the next lap around, did the same thing. And then after that, I started to roll over it. And then I thought, oh, what the heck? I think I was battling with Rob again. Gunned it. And I did a little tumble because I didn't land right. And then a few laps later, I think Troy was lapping me. And he almost landed on top of me. Had to let him go. And then he crashed in the last corner, so it allowed me to get past him again. I'm like, oh, great. I got to pull over for him again. And it was him and I think, who was in second place at the time? Him and Jared were coming through. And I had to try and get out of the way of the two of them as much as I could, because one of them was on top of me, so I got out of the way, and then Jared tucked underneath me, I think, to go through. And then near the end of the race, I had Sean Nelson and Carlos trying to get past me, and my car went wide. I should have just let it sit out there, but I think I was out of control at that point, and my car slid back into the inside lane just as they were coming through, and the two of them were having a good battle. I think Sean was on the inside and Carlos was on the outside, and I kind of got in the way of both of them. I touched Sean, and Carlos hit me, which threw him around in the air. Sean managed to get through, and Carlos managed to land on his wheels and get going again, but Sean managed to get across the finish line in front of Carlos. It was a good battle between the two of them, and I kind of screwed that up between the two of them. I wish I had just managed to stay out of the way rather than cutting across back into traffic again. I don't know, my car just went kind of loose around there, and it swooped back in again. unfortunate, and I'm sorry that happened. It happens to me once in a while. I get nervous when people are passing me, and well, sometimes I have the throttle going or the steering going where I don't want it to go, and it just happens. Anyways, that was a race. Thanks to Rob for a good battle there for last place. So that was fun, and we'll have to catch you again on the next race. Thanks for watching.